Okay. So core idea is, let me use a Paint. Core idea, just this is my application. This is my, I'm taking one navbar. Some text, some. Okay. And have one link is there. That link name is contact. Okay. If you click this one, I need to display. I need to display all the list of contacts. List of contacts. So that we have the on backend API that return the JSON data that return the contacts. Okay. So I need to list of contacts I need to display. Open this. Here, right, we need to display one table. The table has showing the contacts, and if you click the any one of the contact, like contact one, contact two, like this, contact one, like contact two, contact three. If you click any one of the contact, we need to display the detailed contact. We need to display detailed contact. We need to display like detailed contact, like one image and name, something like that. Whatever the data we are getting, that like that one. So detailed contact we need to show. If you click some two, we need to display the detailed contact about the contact. So here we need to display some rows and columns. Rows and columns. Okay, I hope getting right. Hello, buddy.
Yeah.
So we have an API is there. I need to consume that API. If you want to consume API, we have two ways. When either we need to use third-party package like Axios or JavaScript to fetch, you can use. JavaScript to fetch, we can use. So here I'm going to cover all aspects like routing, React, props, state, event binding, event handling, conditional rendering. All I'm going to cover with this example. So what I'm going to cover means just I'm going to write React component, okay, and React props and React. In this example, I'm going to cover all React state management and React event handling and event binding, okay, and a React. I think there's no except form handling. We are doing all React routing because this is the routing right here. We have the routing. If you click this one, we are going to get the data routing and React HTTP API. HTTP, it is React HTTP, nothing but Axios. I'm going to cover all these topics. That too, right? In what is the meaning of props, buddy? Here, what is the props?
Moving data from one component to another component.
What kind of what we can send?
In this case,
not any case. Normally, what we can send variable as a property.
Oh, variable, array, object.
Okay. Variable, array, object, and method also.
Method also.
Method also as a property. Just props nothing but component communication. Okay, nothing but we can send variable as a property, array as a property, object as a property, and we are going to send method also as a property. Method also as a property. As a property or props. We can say this one props. That's all. So I'm going to cover state, event handling, event binding, routing, HTTP API, and React conditional rendering also. React, this one conditional conditional rendering, and list rendering. List rendering. I'm going to cover this all exam. I'm going to cover in this exam demo application. I'm going to cover all. So let me take the UI first. Okay. So I want to create one. This is my root component. Yes, right. This is my app.js. So I'm going to give the files also. This is my this one app.js. Fine. And maybe now when I require navbar. I require navbar, and this is navbar component because I have the two links here. One link is there here, and navbar.js. Okay, navbar.js. Fine. And after that, I'm going to create one contact tab. I want to create one. This is the one. I'm going to create one contact tab. Okay. So let me take it that one contact tab. Okay. So fine. Then let me create the file names also. Contact app. Contact app. So in that, I'm going to create contact list. This is a list actually. This is a contact list that I'm displaying the data contact list because I'm displaying the data in the form of rows and column. Nothing but this table is there now. That is a list, contact list. I'm getting one more component. I'm getting one more component. Red color one, right? Red color one is just contact. Okay, I'm going to create that one contact list. Contact list. Okay. So if you here I'm displaying all the list of contact, like number of rows. If a user is going to mouse over or click any one of the event, I'm going to display detailed component, detailed contact. So this is the one thing you can use this one, detailed contact. This is my detailed contact. I'm giving the files actually. Contact card. I'm giving contact card. So these are the files I required now. Okay. App.js is my root component. For navbar, I'm giving one navbar component and a contact app. Okay. And a contact list and a contact card. Let me prepare the ground for this one. Okay, 7 p.m. right? So you can try this example. You are going to expertise into any one of this all React now. Okay. Maybe it will take minimum 2 sessions required to complete. Yeah, anyway, today we'll complete. Okay. End of the day. Anyway, it will take I'll take 1.5 hours to complete all these things. Okay, fine. React, right? I think yesterday I forget to push also. Git push. Okay, what is this? Okay, fine. Git push. Yes, push this one and take a backup. I don't want this. Okay, just a second. React to training batch and 7 p.m. and React. I'm taking this one contact tab. Okay, copy. Here only backup. React Axios, I think so. Can you check it? Axios 2. It's fine. Okay. Not this one, Axios 2. Yes, done this. Okay. I'm going to delete all files. I'll let take the backup, right? Except component. I don't want a home component. Don't want user component also. I don't want. I don't want. Okay, fine. I'm keeping only navbar only. I'm keeping only navbar. Okay, go to component navbar. Yes, maybe I don't want this link also. Fine, this link also. So home, I'm going to give this one React contact. React contact app. Fine. And I have only one link is there here, right? Better. Okay, fine. Giving this one contact. Okay. Contact and this contact. Fine. Fine. And go to app.js. I don't want this two things I don't have anyway. And here also the path is contact. Path is contact. And let me create the go to here. In here only I'm creating one contact folder name is contact. I'm creating contact app dot js. I'm creating one more is there, that is contact list dot js. One more I'm creating, that is contact card dot js. Fine. Go to contact app dot js. Contact app dot js. I'm going to create class component. Okay, we can use class. We can convert it to function component also. Already I gave a small introduction regarding the hooks, right? Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Import.
Now, in production, what is the most commonly followed for big applications and such?
Before 16.8, all are using classes only. Now people are slowly migrating to functions only.
Okay. Okay.
So once you are comfortable in functions, that is it is easy for us. Import React from React. Okay. Then I'm creating a class component. Class name is contact app extends react dot component. Yes. Okay, fine. Need to return something. I require one render method. Yes. Render method is going to return UI. I'm using React fragment. Fine. After getting the component, I need to export. Export default. Export default contact. That's all. Why it is showing error?
Oh, spelling of default.
Yes, fine. Now I put contact is ready. So I'm going to rename this one here also. Okay, it's fine. Contact. Okay, contact list. The name is so contact list. Contact list. Fine. Here also contact card. Okay. Fine. So 3 components are ready. So I'm going to import contact app from respective path component contact app. So anyone clicks contact, I need to display contact app. Fine. Check this one here. I'm writing one dummy message. H2 contact app. Contact app. That's fine to me. Let me start this one. So CD React August npm start. npm start. Okay, fine. Now let me follow this image. That's all. Okay. So let me grab one API. Let me grab one API. Okay. So in my repository, I have one contact. In my Gist, I have one contact app. Contact app API is there. So I'm going to share you that. Okay. So already some data is there. Approximately, if you see the data, huge data is there. I already loaded here. So 1000, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of data. Nothing but just records. 20 records is there. I have. So this is my API. So this is my API. What is returning actually here? It is returning one array. Nothing but it contains the array objects. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to consume this API. So this is my API information. I'm keeping somewhere. Okay. What is the API name? This is the API information. API URL. This is my API URL. Okay. So method is post method. Method is get method, not post method. Okay. And access type public. Anyone can access. Okay. I have this information I have ready with me. So I'm the front end designer. I'm consuming this API. So how to consume this one? Using JavaScript to fetch or fetch or Axios. I'm going to use Axios dot get. I'm going to use. Okay, you know this one Axios dot get dot then dot catch. So while consuming this URL, so we'll get response. We'll get one response. So I'm passing one fat arrow function. Okay, and here also I'm passing one fat arrow function. Okay, so Axios dot get Axios dot get dot then dot catch. So while consuming this URL, I'm getting response. Okay, fine. Nothing but we are going to get this data. I'm going to get this data. This is my response data, response.data. This is my response.data. So I'm getting console.log response.data, response object dot data. Okay. So I'm getting the data. I'm going to update my component state. I'm going to update my component state. Getting right? This one, small objective.
Right.
Yeah, in the contact app level. So let me create one constructor to initialize some component state. So prompts. Okay, fine. My constructor is one special method. So it is first which method will execute? Constructor method will execute, then render method. Okay. So here I need to call my parent class constructor. Okay, here this dot state equal to one object. Here, right? So let me, while consuming this API, we are getting array or object. We are getting array. This is my array.
Right.
Okay. It contains the objects. Fine. That is not our case. Just we are getting the contacts. Contacts is one property that holding contacts that holding one array. Fine. Any error message, I'm giving null only. I'm getting null. Okay. This is my component state. This is my component state. So what is my main objective? So at the time of my app.js navbar level, anyone clicks contact, I need to invoke API. I'm going to get the data. How to invoke API? Using Axios. Can I write directly? No, right? We require one method.
Right.
So I don't have any button to click also. At the time of clicking only, at the time of loading the component only, see, go to here. At the time of clicking only, I want to load my data. I want to consume my API. At the time of loading my component, once component is getting loaded, at the time of component is getting mounted. See here, right now I don't have any component. Right now, this is my, still I'm not calling my contact tab. If I click this one, I want to load my contact component. First, which method will execute here? Here, first constructor will execute. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can write something here. Okay, here only I'm writing console.clg. Okay, first constructor execute. Constructor is a one special method. It will execute at the time of component loading only. Component is only once it is going to execute. Constructor is one special method. Okay, it will execute only once. It will execute only one. First constructor execute. First constructor execute. It is a special method. At the time of component loading only, it is going to execute. Then render method. CLG second render method. Render method execute. Just return the UI. That's all. Return the UI. Fine. If you have any doubt, you can go to here. See this one. So this is my root. Okay. Let me go to here. Yes. See this one. If I am calling this one, first constructor is executed. Constructor execute only once, and then render method is return the UI. Fine. Okay. That is fine. Now, objective is very, very simple object. When we want to invoke API, at the time of component loading only, right?
Right.
At the time of component loading only, we want to execute our API. I don't want any special method, any explicit, like we don't have any button. Any button is not there here. So but that's why, right? React component is providing class component lifecycle methods are providing. Class component lifecycle methods are there. First constructor, then render method. Like we have one more is there component did mount. Component did mount is going to execute. Let me here. I'm going to execute this one also. Third component did mount.
Narasimha, I still don't have clarity on this life cycle components and methods.
Okay, I'm going to give you all. Okay, see here any custom methods are there here. Constructor is not a custom method. Render method is not a custom method. Component did mount is not a custom method. These all belongs to React component only.
Right.
Okay, right now I'm not writing any creating the data. See here, I'm going to remove this one. Right now, I'm not calling my contact app. I'm
Right.
not invoking my contact. At the time of user is going to click contact link. So it is loading the my contact app component. At that time, what is happening? First constructor is executing, then render method is written the UI. This is a render method. Okay.
Okay.
And automatically once a component is loaded, once a component UI is loaded here, then lifecycle methods will going to execute.
Okay.
Okay, so what is the use of this one means? So I don't want to explicitly invoke something like I want to create one more button. If you click the button, I want to invoke my APIs. I don't want like that. At the time of loading only, I want to execute something. Okay, we are going to use component lifecycle method.
And that too specifically did mount.
Did mount first, but the did mount is nothing but a once a component is getting loaded after render method only component did mount is going to execute.
For the user, it looks like without clicking on anything, he sees the
Yes,
data.
yes. Yeah, it seems the data within seconds on.
So what about other lifecycle
We have a lot of things. We have a lot of
okay,
like we have component did update. Did update is there, na? So it is going to execute at the time of component data. Suppose I have some component data. This is my component data, right?
right.
So once a component data is going to update something, if you want to add something, you have to use this one.
Like example, we will do that one.
Component did mount. Yes, we can do.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I'll let you for this.
What are the most common
Did mount.
did mount? Okay. Okay.
Because right immediately you want to do something. Okay. We want to we are going to use did mount on.
Okay.
Most of the times we are using did mount. And in case of React hook level also, we are equivalent use effect hooks are there.
Okay.
So you got so how to update? Let me go to here. Okay, we have one. This is a class component. Okay, this is my functional component. So we have state is there. How to update state? Using set state. Using set state. And here and set state always expecting object only. Okay, this is one clear. And we have component lifecycle methods is there. Component did mount. Okay, and the component will did update. Component will unmount like this. So this equivalent even one here, right? For this state and set state, we are going to use state hook. We are using use state hook lifecycle method. And one more equivalent one is there. Use effect hook. So equivalent one. Use effect lifecycle method. So when it's going to execute after return statement. Here after render method. These will execute after render method. And inside we have written is there na?
Right.
So it is render method main objective is return the UI. So after return method, my lifecycle component methods will going to execute. In case here, so functional component, that is the functional component is a very simple, right? Function component name is the contact app.
Right.
And we have directly return statement return UI. So here what happened? It is first return statement is going to execute. Then I want to do something. We have to use effect hook. We have to use effect hook. Okay. Here render method. Here then component lifecycle method. Here return statement. Then use effect. Okay.
Yeah, understood.
So this is the difference between the functional component and class component. Okay. This one. So in here only I'm going to use. Okay, component. Fine. So I am going to import Axios. From Axios package. I think Axios. Fine. I'm using importing Axios here only. So Axios dot get. Okay. So I need to consume my API. Okay. Dot then and dot catch. Any error is there. So I'm passing one fat arrow function as a argument. Why fat arrow function? To update your component state. To update your component state. Okay. To update your component state. So while consuming this URL, I need to pass URL. Let me define this one. Component did mount, right? Let URL data URL. You can give URL. So I have one URL. Okay, here only, right? Yeah, we have the URL. And copy. Okay, get me this. Okay, I'm here only. So URL, fine. Let me check this one. Yes, I'm passing URL. Passing. So while consuming this above URL, we are getting the response. Okay, response. So I'm going to update response. This dot set state. Set state expecting object. So which property I need to update? Contact. Contact equal to response dot data. Response dot data. That's all. Okay. If you have any doubt, is there directly I'm going to use response dot data here only. Console dot log. Okay. I think I'm going to print my data. This dot state dot context. State dot context. Let me check this one. There is no errors. Fine. And go to UI level. Go to UI level. Here, right? Fine. Right now, I don't have any data. I don't have any data. I'm clicking my link. So automatically I'm going to mounting the my contact app. Fine. See this one first in my contact app. In my contact app, first constructor, then render method, then component did mount. Only three methods I have. That two three methods are, I think this is not required anyway. Okay, fine. These three methods are, okay, these three methods are, okay. First render method, first constructor is going to initialize the values. So I have one state is there, it's going to initializing. Then render method is return the UI, return the UI. And after once component is getting loaded, component lifecycle method is going to execute, called immediately after a component is mounted. Setting state here will trigger re-rendering. So now we are updating component state, right? Here we are updating the component state. Automatically re-rendering is possible in here. So let me here second render method is executing two times. Render method is executing two times. Are you getting this one?
Right.
Okay, let me execute one more time. Yes. What happened is, okay, we need to call one more. Fine. I'm clicking this one. See this one? We're getting data. I think we are not getting the data. Yes. Let me check this one. Yeah. Let me check this one. What we are getting here? This dot contacts we are getting. We are getting the data, right? So might be okay. Data or not? Okay. Render method. Let me check this one. I want to print the data here only. I want print the data here. Okay, fine. Just I'm going to print the data here using one JSON.string. I'm going to convert my object to string format.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm going to do this one. This dot state dot. I think we need to convert the string format, right? JSON.stringify. I'm passing my object. This dot state dot. I think we can object, not a issue. Yeah. See this one. We are getting the data. Fine. By default, I don't have any data. No, I don't have anything. Just I'm clicking this one. First constructor, then second render method, then third component did mount. I'm getting the data. See this one, my contacts. I'm getting the data. Array, right? This is my array. Contact by default contacts are null. In my component did mount is invoking my API. I'm getting the data. I'm getting the data. Okay. Here only length, everything is getting. Okay. So here somewhere we are getting the data. Need to check this. So data is there. Okay, fine. Let me check this. What exactly? Why? Because this is the empty object is. Okay, we need to call this one because it's executing asynchronously. That's why. Okay, I think it is getting empty only. It's getting. That's why. Anyway, we're getting the data here. Anyway, we're getting the data. Or you can directly print your response dot inside only. I'm going to use here only. Yeah, yeah. So this dot, right? I'm going to get console.log response dot data. What is response dot data? I want to see response or response dot data. Fine. I don't want this statement. Fine. Look at here. Now, yes, we are getting the data, right?
Right.
Okay. Yes, we're getting the data. Now I want to iterate this data because array, right? Contacts is a array or not? Its contacts is a array. So I'm going to iterate and I'm going to display the data. Okay, we are getting the data here on. I'm going to iterate. So let me design the UI first. So I'm going to take, I'm dividing this one. This is a green color is completely like this one contact app. So I'm going to divide this one 8 into 4 like that. This is the length is 8. This is I'm going to taking one row. In a row, I'm going to divide into 2 columns. First column length is first column's width is 8 and the second column width is 4. So first one is contact app. Second one is contact list. Third one is contact card. So I'm going to divide that one. Let me go to here. Okay. I'm using, I think, okay, fine. Let me check this one here. So something one.html is better. Okay, let me write this one. I'm taking one container. Okay, container. I'm taking one row. Dot row. Fine. In a row, I'm taking call MD8. I think I wanted 2 columns. Okay, it's better actually. Column MD8. I think one more I require 8 plus 4, 12, right? So call MD4. Fine. So first one is contact list. Second one is contact card. Okay, that is the way. First one is contact list. Okay, so let me take it this one column. Okay, where it is, I need to use here on. Yes, fine. I'm taking one container. I'm going to use class name using class. I'm going to copy paste. Fine. Fine. Now, first one. Okay, I want we are getting contacts, right? We're getting contacts. We're getting contacts. I want to send the contacts to contact list as a property. We're getting it, we're getting the contacts.
Right.
Okay, we're getting the data actually. We have the data. I want to send some data to contact list. Contact. Okay, how to send using props only, right? Using props only. Using props only. Okay, fine. So that's why I want to import. I want to import contact list from respective path. Contact list, directly contact list. Fine. So first row, first column, I want to invoke, I want to call contact list. Contact list. Fine. Second column, I want to call contact card. Contact card. Okay, let me import that one. Import contact card. I think contact card from respective path. Fine. See, seems to be one image, seems to be one page only, but I'm creating the 3 different pages, 3 different components, 3 different components. Each component is going to return the UI. That's okay. So here I'm going to return the UI. Fine. Fine. Here also contact card. Here right contact card. So here contact card. I think yes. Fine. This fine. See here we are getting the contacts, right? Okay.
Right.
So now I'm sending contacts as a props to my contact list. Contact list contacts equal to how to send this like this dot straight dot contacts. Okay, what is this one is a props. I'm sending as a property to my contact list. Go to contact list. I'm receiving the contacts. You have any doubt is there, you can check this one, H2. Okay. What is this one? Contact list. Fine. I'm going to display the data using free tag. So how to display the data? JSON dot stringify this dot props. This dot props. Props, right? I'm sending as a props. I'm sending as a props. What is the property name here? Contacts. So let me check this one. UI level. Yes. See this one. I'm getting. So I'm getting this one. Yes. Contact tab and here contact. See this one. This is my contact. Contact list is a. I'm sending as a contact. This one. Okay. And to iterate the data, you iterate to here only I'm going to display the data. This 8 column. Okay. So in the contact list. So we are getting the data here. We are getting the data. Yes or no? See, contact app sending one array as a property. This is contact is array, right? Contact, you can give any name here. Okay,
Right.
data. Property name is data. You can see here. You can see here. Data is a array. Data is a array. This dot props. This is the property, right? This dot
Right.
props. This dot props up. Okay. So I'm sending. See, contact app is a parent. Contact child. Contact list is a child. My component is sending some data as a property to my contact list. My contact list is receiving. How I am receiving this dot props only. This dot props. This dot props. Okay, I'm going to iterate my data and I'm going to display the data. I'm going to iterate and display the data. Okay, so let me try this one. Let me try this one. Okay, fine. So how to iterate array? Using map method, we can iterate. We can using map
Right.
method. I'm going to iterate. That's very simple. Okay, first we need to list one table format we want to design, right? So that's fine, right? I'm going to take again. What is this? Yeah, one.html. Okay, fine. I'm taking something dot container and row. I'm taking row and column. I want one table. In a table, I want t head. I think class name t head. Not.
Yeah.
Oh no, no, wait.
T-body.
I think it's better. I'm going to use this one on. 1 second. I think I'm going to use a table. In the table, I'm going to take t head. Okay, fine. And I want t body. Fine. I'm going to give the one class equal to table hover like this. Okay. Fine. Copy paste and contact list. I'm using this one. Fine. Wherever class name is there, I need to use class name. Class is there. Class name we have to use. Do class name. I'm going to copy paste. Copy. Okay. Sorry. God. Yes, my mouse has a problem. Fine. 1, 2, 3. Fine. I'm going to display the data. What happened? Some problem is there. Okay, nothing else. Okay, here, fine. So here,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, here I'm taking one tr, and here I'm going to use one th. Okay, here I'm going to give the names. ID, I don't know, ID is there. Okay, fine. I think a name, something we need to give. th 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and email and city, something you need to give. Age. Fine. Okay, fine. Name, email, city, age. Fine. Name, email, city, age. And I want to iterate my array. Iterate my array. That's all. Iterate my array. So before going to iterating, we're getting the data. That's all. Okay. Okay. Contact list. Fine.
Oh, that should be inside T-body, I think, right?
Where? This one, above one. Huh?
Yeah.
No, this is the table header, right?
Oh, header.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we are getting the data. This dot props, right? See, contact app sending as a property data. Okay, or you can give the contacts. Okay, contacts. Okay, here I'm sending this data. If you want any doubt is there, you can use pre-tag one. Contact app sending some data, sending some data. So I'm using pre-tag. You want to, I want to go print as a this dot, I think JSON dot string. If I'm converting object to string, what is the object? This dot props. This dot, what is this? This dot props. You have a doubt here. See this one? PH is not defined. Why? No. This dot props. Okay, my I'm sending as a contact. Property name is contact, and this is my array. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So here I'm going to destructuring is better, right? So I'm going to use let contacts. I think I'm using destructuring is better. Contacts. Okay, equal to this dot props. Okay, I'm using directly contacts. I'm using the contacts. Okay, even you can remove this one now. Object destructuring concept. Yes, we are getting data. Okay, every time I don't want to call this dot contacts dot like this, just contacts. Okay, so I'm going to iterate my array. Contacts is array, right? Yes. So I'm going to use this one. First, I'm going to check here. Very simple. Array contains data or not. This dot, not this dot. Contacts is array. Contacts dot length. Len gth. Gth above. You have any data? I want to do something. Otherwise, okay, let me go to here. Fine. And either null. See this one. So array. If array has some data, okay, you have any records are there. I want to return, I want to execute this block, otherwise null only. You are getting this statement, buddy. Contacts is array actually. Wow, from how I am getting contact this dot props, this dot props. Props is here only. This is contact set. Property name is contacts. I'm sending, see here also, if you have any doubt also, I want to send one more message. Message equal to good morning. Good morning. See here, how many properties I'm sending to contact list? Contact app sending contact and message as a properties to my contact list app. Fine. Read this one. So first one is, what is this one? I think we are printing this one directly. Yeah, here, right? Stringify this dot, not this one here. I'm directly printing contacts right here. I'm going to print this dot props. You can see this one, this dot props. You can print, I'm printing directly full two things I'm printing. Contacts and finally last also good morning is there now. I'm sending two properties. Property one, property name is message, and one more property name is contact. Okay. See, you can send this contact app component sending some data to contact list, contacts and message. What is the contacts? Array as a property, some message as a property. Nothing but string as a property, variable as a property. Okay. So now I'm iterating the data here. Okay, here, right? See, this contact is a array. I'm finding the array length. Array length is above 0. I'm going to execute something. Otherwise, null. Here I'm going to this. What is exactly this one? It's better. Okay, I'm going to use React fragment for better understandability. Okay, fine. So it is a, I'm checking the conditional rendering just based on my condition only. If array length is above 0, I'm going to execute one element. Otherwise, null. Here I'm going to iterate my array. Contacts dot map method I'm using. Okay, map method I'm using. So what exactly map method is expecting? Map method is expecting. What map method is expecting? One fat arrow function. Yes or no?
Right.
So I'm going to iterate every time every iteration I'm getting the contact object. Every iteration I'm getting the contact object is going to return one tr. So table, right? Tr. So
Right.
td. I'm going to print the contact name. Contact dot name is there. I don't. Name is not there. I think so. Okay. Okay. Fine. Contact dot email. Email is there. Fine. Let me check this one.
Name is also there.
Yeah. See this one. Name. Right. I want name. I think title is there. Name dot title. Name dot first. I think name is a property again. Name is a property and a name dot first. Okay. So first, I think contact dot name dot first. Name dot first. Fine. I'm getting the name here. Okay. See this one iterating perfectly. Okay. So then what I want here, I go to replica this one. Okay. Next one is email, I think so. If you have any doubt is there, just to take one object. Take one object up to this one time zone. Otherwise, you can go here only. What is the issue? Why it is showing like this? Yeah, I'm taking this one. Up to here, I think so. DOB. Yeah, here, up to here. Copy paste. Okay, fine. I'm getting this one. Language is JSON, I think so. JSON is there. There. Fine. This is my object. See this one first. Age. Okay, go to here. This is my one object. Gender, name. Name is a, again, it is a one object. So how to get this one? Name dot first. Location is a one again one object. Location again street is a one object. We need to iterate like location dot street dot number like this. Okay, if you want location dot street name, if you want a street name, you use location dot contact dot location dot street dot name. So let me go to here street name. So let me go to this is a one street name. City, right? So last one is city street name. Street name. I want a street name. And last one, right? How to get contact dot the location dot street dot street is there na street is the object, right? Street dot name. Street dot name. Fine. Let me check this one. Any doubt is there? See this one. The street is coming, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So I want email. So email is straightforward or not? Name. Email. Yeah, email is straightforward. Email is straightforward. I think contact dot email. Contact dot email. And what is this one? City. I want a city also straightforward, I think. What is this? Email. City, I think so. City. Fine. City is not there. Huh? Okay, and go to check the data. Let me 1 second. City is straightforward. Yes, city only. SI city. Okay, let me check this one. I think location. Okay, ending here. Location dot city. Okay, see this one here. Location is a again starting here, ending somewhere. Yes, right?
Right.
Location dot city. Location dot location dot city. Fine. Let me check this one. Yes, it's perfectly open. So you want a beautiful UI. That's simple. So table over bg dark. Bg dark. Oh my god. Table dark. Huh? Okay, fine. You can take it some differently. Okay. Table dark. Okay, fine. Now the next one, if I click this one, I want to open detailed record. There is a small object. I hope getting this one, Madi.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So here, try just very simple here. So if you observe this one, we have one link routing. Here we tried routing also, right? So click this one. We are invoking the contact component routing. If you, what happened here? We have one class component. Class component is rendering, and we have some lifecycle component methods are there. Here, right? Lifecycle component methods here only. So what happened here? So if you go to here, contact this one, yeah. This one first construct is going to execute, then render method, then component did mount. Component did mount is invoking API, and we are getting the data. And I'm updating my component data with set state method. Once updated, I'm sending this data as a property to my another component. Yes or no? I'm sending some data as another component. sending contacts array as a property to as a props to my contact list component. Contact list component is iterating data, iterating. So let me here. That is very simple. You have an array 1, 2, 3. I want to iterate array. How to iterate? Using map method. Using map method. So I'm passing what I'm passing here. Let me see here. This is my. I'm going to iterate my array using map method. So I'm passing one fat arrow function. Fat arrow function. So every iteration I want to hold the value x. X is first iteration hold x value is 1. Second iteration x value is 2. Third iteration x value is 3. So it is going to return x plus 1. So it is going to, what is the value here? It is going to return, it is going to generate new array with new result 2, 3, 4. So what is this one? Definitely map method iterate and creates new array. Map method iterate array and return new array. Okay. So that is we know very well. Same thing I applied here only. Same thing I applied here. See here, observe this one. In the React fragment, this is the block. So what I'm doing here, React expression up to here. What I'm doing, contacts is an array, and I'm iterating using map method. So I'm passing one fat arrow function from here to here. Okay, here if you observe this one, okay, like this up to here. So it's going to return one. End of the day, it is written one row only. Just it return one row. That's all. Okay, one row. Where I'm doing this one row in the T body only. So if we, how many times it is, how many rows it is going to generate based on contact length. Suppose your contact, this is a contact. Contact is a array. My array length is 10 times. It is going to return 10 rows like this. Okay. Yeah. Fine. I think. Okay. Fine. Let me open. So now you can tell me what I need to do. Okay. So now question is, click this one. I want to display one contact card. Then how to do?
So we have to create a component for.
Okay, I'm going to ask you now question one more. Okay, that's fine. Now I want to click this row. Then I want to display Caspian. His name is Caspian. I want Caspian contact details card. More details I want. Or you know more details. Or Victor more details. In here only I want to display one image like this. Then how to do? Because this is not a contact tab. This is a contact list, right?
Right.
So we need to lift our data to contact app. So we are now, my cursor is here only now. My cursor is here now.
On the row.
Right. On the row. Now I want to bind some data to here, right? Contact app.
Right.
So now you can tell me what I need.
So one will be props. We'll be using because we are sending data from one component to another component, right? Contact list to contact app.
Exactly correct.
Within the contact app, we will import another component which is like a card, to which we'll send this data. I think so. That way.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why only. But think about here. See, contact app here. One row I'm calling contact list. Another row I'm calling contact card. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So now I'm sending some data from contact app to contact list. I'm iterating the data. Now user is going to select any one of the row only, right?
Right.
Particular row data I need to send it to contact app. Again, contact app sending that particular selected contact to my contact card.
So that will be like an event element based.
Again, we need to give one event in the row level. We need to write something on click event.
Event handler.
Event handler. We need to write one on like a row, right? It is a row only. Right. On click event we have to write on click. Okay, user is going to click something, so we need to execute one method. I'm writing one method in the class component. This dot maybe selected contact. Okay. So right. This dot selected contact I'm writing. Okay, let me write that one also here. Here only I'm writing. So selected contact. Okay, sorry. Okay, selected contact. Selected contact. It's a better, right? I'm going to use fatter function.
Right.
Okay, fine. Now tell me what I need.
Uh,
Selected contact.
Selected contact.
Because it now, so here, right? What is this one? Selected contact is not defined. Defined, right? So where it is? Select this dot. We have to using selected
Let
contact.
it should be let.
Okay, because I don't want render method above render, right? The
Yes,
plan-
about the render method.
above the render method. Now it is fine. Okay. Now if I clicking this one, every time I'm sending a different contact or same contact.
Different contact.
So definitely I need to bind the contact, right? Selected contact. I
Right,
need to bind.
right.
So I'm going to use bind here. I'm binding something. So I'm binding bind. Okay. I'm going to bind this dot. So this what which contact? Current contact only. Correct contact, right? This is
Right.
one correct contact. So I'm reading the data here. I'm getting the contact. Fine. So if you have any doubt is there, I'm going to use console.log contact. I'm getting the contact, right? Contact.city. For testing purpose, I'm writing.
Right.
Go to here, maybe one because the list rendering is not happened. That's why it is going to error here. Error also not there, and that is good. Okay. Now I'm clicking. See this one? Undefined. Why we are sending, right? We're binding the data, right? Go to contact list, contact. Fine. I'm getting the contact. Contact dot undefined only, right? Because city is property is not there now. Location dot city.
Right. Location dot.
Yeah. So now perfect. See this one, Heron, like this.
Right. Okay.
So we are binding the contact also, but we need to send this contact data to contact. Then how to do?
Via props, we can do that. Sorry.
Yes, props we can do, not an issue. Okay,
Right.
that's very simple. I'm sending one method as a property. I'm sending. So here, right, I told you variable as a property, array as a property, object as a property, and method also as a property. Method
Okay.
also,
This is where we'll use the method. Okay.
yes. So I'm going to use one method. I'm going to use one method here. Okay. So let me write one method, just pull data. Pull data. Okay, fine. A method. Okay, this is the one. Pull data. What is this one? Is a method, right? Custom method. I'm sending
Right.
this pull data as a one method as a property here. So what is this one? We can say this one data or pull data. You can give anything. Pull data equal to this dot pull data. Pull data, right? Method. See this one? Array as a property, some string as a property, and pull data as a property. If you have any doubt, you can check here only. Check here. Here, contact is a array. Okay. And last, what is this one? Message also is there. And if you have any doubt is there, because it's a method, right? That's why it is not showing actually. It's method, right? That is not by showing here. Okay.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. Pull data. Okay. So I'm going to use this one. Okay, here only I'm going to use this one. Okay, this dot props, right? This dot. Okay, this dot props dot pull data. Pull data. I think let me check the name here. Okay, pull data. Pull data. Fine. So I'm passing. So I'm passing as a contacts here. Contacts I'm getting right here. Contacts.
Right.
Okay. I'm receiving the contact. I'm receiving the contact here only. I'm receiving the contact here. Contact. Fine. I'm receiving as a parameter. You have any doubt is there? Contact dot location dot city. Fine. Let me check this one. So yes. See here, I'm binding the contact. Every 2 times is coming. Look at here. 2 times. Why 2 times means I'm printing at one level and these 2 levels I'm printing. This level I'm printing. This is the one, right? Yes, this is the one.
Right.
I'm removing this one. Just let me understand. In a row level, I'm selecting row level. I have one on-click event. I'm executing my event handler. I'm binding the contact. I'm binding the contact. My this event handler is invoking my. I have one method is there now. Who is parent class parent component method? I'm invoking that one. While invoking, I'm passing as a contact. Okay. My parent class parent component method is invoking, and I'm going to print the city. So dating right.
Right.
We're getting the data. Perfect.
Now we have to create a separate UI
Yes.
for that.
Yes. So here, right, we have some constructors there now here. So here I'm using selected contact. Selected contact. By default is the object. Selected contact is object, right?
Right.
Selected contact is object. I'm going to update that one. How to update? In here only. I'm going to update this dot set state. Okay. Set state is expecting object and object. Which one selected contact equal to nothing but a contact. Okay. Fine. So let me go to print this one in this level only. Okay, any doubt is there? You can print below only also. Where here render method level, I'm going to print this one using pre tag. So how to print object? JSON dot stringify this dot state dot selected contact. By default, selected contact is empty. Selected contact is empty. Let me check this. Empty, right? Here. By default, selected contact is empty. Now I'm clicking this one, coming this one, Varico. See this one, coming right title, say Murad. I'm getting the Murad data. Okay. I'm sending this data here to my contact card component. Okay. So I'm sending that my contact component as a property. Just detailed component, detailed contact equal to this dot state dot selected contact. Okay, fine. So my contact card is receiving the data. How to receive as a props, right? You have any data here, you need to use props. So this dot state dot, I think this dot not state, props only. This dot props only. I'm going to print this one. Okay, fine. Okay, why it is getting error? Because we are printing directly object, right? We can't this one.
Right.
So we have to use JSON dot stringify this dot props. So fine. See this one? Detail by default, detail contact is null. I'm clicking this one. See, this is coming from contact list to contact tab to contact card. Okay, see his one changing or not? Perfectly changing. Perfectly changing. So no need to print in this level. I'm going to remove all this level, these two levels. It's now it's clear. Just for testing purpose only, right? I'm going to comment this. Fine. Now I think I'm going to remove this one also. Where in the contact list also I'm going to remove. I'm going to comments only, don't worry. Yes. See, perfectly right. Now I want to design this here. I'm going to design this one. Why it is not updated? Updating is updating, buddy. Gender dot female is there. So I'm going to design this one. So better I'm going to use one.html again, row column. Like I don't want table now. I want to use card. In a card I want card header. In a card header I want card body. Card body. Fine. So I'm going to use this one in contact card, in my contact card. Okay, fine. Wherever we have the class name is there, we need to change it to class is there, we need to change it to class name. Copy one. Okay, why this one? Row, column, and card body, card header. That's all. In a card header, I want to display one image. Image tag, source, image source equal to something. So we are getting contacts, right? So you want to, I'm going to destructure that one. Let, I think, equal to this dot props. This dot props. Props contains definitely detail card is there. Detail contact. I think so. Check this one. You have any data? What? How I'm sending the contact property? Detail contact. Name is detail contact. So I'm going to destructuring that. It's an object only, right? It is an object dot image I want. So let me analyze the data here. Go to analyze the data. Who is providing the data? So I think image I want, right? Like go to last level. Yeah. Picture dot medium. I'm going to use picture is a property, and inside one property is there picture dot medium. Okay. Go to here. Detail card dot picture dot medium. Medium. Picture dot medium. Let me check this one. What is this error getting? Detail. Okay. What is this one? Syntax error. Okay, fine. Where? Okay, fine. Something I'm missing here. Yeah, we need to close the image tag, right? Yes. Fine. Cannot read property medium. Medium spelling mistake, I think. MEDIE. Picture dot. Correct only.
Cannot read.
Detailed contact dot picture dot. Okay. Object only. Okay, fine. Cannot read property, right? So I'm going to do small thing here. Okay, I'm going to very simple thing. I'm going to give you this one. So I'm going to check what I need to check this one. I need to check my object. I need to check my object. That's all. Object empty or by default empty, right? That's why I think so. By default empty it is. Okay. By default empty. That's why. So here only I'm going to do. So here I'm going to check this one. Okay. So I want to check object empty or not. How to check? How to check? Fine. How to check JavaScript object empty or not? How to check, buddy? How to check object empty or not? See, array length, array empty or not? How to check? How to check? How to check JavaScript array empty or not? empty or not? That's very simple. Using array dot length. Array dot length is there, na? Length. Array dot length. Above 0, definitely we can use. Length is nothing but array size, right?
Right.
Okay, like this we can find. But in case of object also, it is very simple. We have object class is there, object dot keys. Keys, you need to pass your object name. You need to pass my object name, object name, obj name. Okay, it's going to return length array only. Suppose, right, your object, this is my object. So let me take this one. This is my object. Name equal to, just I'm giving Narasimha, comma, INS institute name is just PSA. I'm giving institute name. So what is going to return this one? If this one object dot keys is going to return properties only, name dot INS, IN institute. Okay, like this. So definitely it is array, right? I can find length. Okay. So object dot keys. Okay, it is collecting all the keys from the object. For my object name is obj. This is the one. Let obj equal to one object. So I want to find obj object length. How to find? Using, I'm going to convert object dot keys method. Object dot keys method return one empty array, and it has my properties. Return one array. So using this one, I'm going to find. Okay. So here, right, how to find object dot keys. What object? Selected contact. I need to selected contact by default empty, right? That's why this dot state dot selected contact. So I'm getting array dot length above 0. So if it is a true, I want to use one React fragment. Otherwise null. Otherwise null. Fine. So here I'm going to call this one. So here, right? Here empty fragment. That's all. Now look at here. Coming right? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go to here. So I think better contact medium or large is good. LA or GA, large. Okay, fine. So if you want, if you don't want, go to contact list. You remove the on click, use mouse event like on mouse over, on mouse, on mouse, mouse over, mouse over. Yes, perfect, right? Okay, I want to display some name here, like go to contact card. Here, contact card. Okay, here I'm going to use what is this one? I'm going to use one list. Something is better. Li and the UL, right? UL. Inside UL, I'm using Li. So I think I'm going to use the class name equal to I think list group. List group. Fine. Here I'm using class name equal to list group item. Just I'm using bootstrap class names. List group item. Fine. That's fine. And I want to display some name. Okay. So I want to display some name. Selected. I think selected contact or detailed contact. Detailed contact. So property name, detail contact dot. What do you want here? Name dot first, like this. Name dot first. So name dot first. This is first name, right? Caspian, like this. So next, what do you want here? How many you want? You can like this. Copy. Sorry. I want to use this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. So here you can use. You can analyze the data. What do you want? So you want this one. This is the one. Not this one. Okay, I think it's this one. Yes. Register dot age. I think it's part of here only. Okay, fine. I think we need to close this one. Okay, the age is there. DOB dot age. DOB dot age. Okay, DOB dot age. Let me hear last one. DOB dot age. Fine. DOB data birth DOB dot age. Okay, fine. See here 57 like this. Perfect. Okay, then password, username. Okay, email. I want email. Okay, I want email. What is this email? I think straightforward. Email is straightforward. I think so. Email. Yeah, his email is coming. Okay, and let me use. So let me here. City, location dot city or state. Location dot state. Okay, location dot state is perfect. Okay, location dot state. And yeah, I think that is enough. Yes. Okay, it's fine to you.
Yeah, it is looking great.
Yeah.
So
And,
I have one client request.
Hmm.
They
yeah.
they have similar requirement actually. So it is a cloud application. They gave me OAuth credentials.
Okay.
API credentials.
Okay, good. Okay.
They wanted me to create something like this in React only.
Okay, good.
I have enough time for that one.
Okay.
So, maybe I'll try doing on that one after some time once I do this.
Yeah, can do that. Just consuming the API and what you are getting the data. Just we are getting the response.
Right.
And we need to return. We need to iterate the response. We need to display the response. What the logic is ours.
Right.
Yes, sir. So I think I covered this example. Whatever we discussed on this one, right? So
Right.
component props. We are sending as a variable, array, object, and method also. Okay.
Right.
And the state example here, everywhere is state also. Where event handling, event binding, we are binding the data right at the time of selecting the data, and
Right.
conditional rendering and list rendering, and the routing is there, and Axios also.
Routing is not covered in this video.
No, this is the routing, right?
Oh, right, right. Okay, okay.
So this is the routing. Suppose if you want one more, just matter of 1 minute, right? See this one link. Okay.
Right.
Suppose
Link.
if you want movies, fine, and movies, fine. Go to app.js and route, and path is, I think path is movies. Go to navbar, path is movies. And thing I'm going to use right now. I don't have movie component. I want to display contact app.
Right.
It is coming here. I need to use proper app.js.
No, I understood. I understood.
Okay, routing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Done my side. Okay.
Nasima, we can also write chatbots as well, right? With React.
Yeah, I think see UI React is only for UI, right?
Right.
No, you have to use some chatbot means backend. So what is this link is missing somewhere? Here only. I think so. Link is missing. Okay, link tag. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So what is a chatbot here?
No, I'm saying chatbot in the sense of API consumption,
You can do whatever you want.
not the chatbot engine as such.
Okay.
So,
So just consuming the APIs only, right? End of the day.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can.
Okay.
Yes, I think so. I done my side today.
Great. This was really good.
Okay. I think see, just I'm taking my API. You can take a number of COVID APIs. A lot of things are there, like free APIs is enough. COVID,
Right.
COVID tracking data APIs. Yes, we can do this one. Maybe little authentication required. Just you need to pass some header, HTTP headers on.
Can we do one project based on OAuth?
Like okay, let me here. I'm passing you one free auth only right now. I'm going to show you that. Maybe right yesterday one student has assigned assignment. Okay, let me in this maybe React 7 p.m. backup only here. I think so. This one component movies one folder is there. Users or something. Okay, user. Let me check this one. Yeah, yesterday only I did something. Two days back. Okay, let me open this. Yes. Okay, see this one. Yes. See this one. Right now, see this one. Directly I'm using, right? What is this one? I'm not passing one object here. See this one. I'm not passing, right? Axios.get dot then dot catch. So in this API is authentication is required. So I'm passing as a one authentication.
Bearer token.
Okay, authorization and bearer and like this is a maybe already they gave actually. I'm passing as like this. They're invoking this one like this. Okay.
Okay.
So end of the day, just change the API and what you are getting response.data. You can see that. You can see the data.
Okay.
Okay. I hope they are getting this one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe after getting the data, you can do a lot of game and all. Okay. First find the length and map and
Is it possible to get this video?
This video, this one or
this one, this move, the one that you did for this one?
I think he came to directly with his laptop actually. That's why
okay.
I want to share the code to him. That's why I assumed that time that I opened the laptop immediately. I have this component, user component. That time last class, right? I don't want to change my class names also directly. I added here.
Okay.
Okay, like maybe simple. Maybe I don't have this. I didn't use the class and all for him. He came to directly to the institute. So with assignment and all right. Simply what I did is I sent this is that time right. This is your code only, like last class code only. So I changed the API and we are getting the data and we are displaying the data. That's this is the one maybe you're talking about this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the project level, I'm going to use one JWT. You will get it.
Okay.
Okay, done my side today. Okay, already 8:45. Okay. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.